got coffee percolating. I don't know if I should wait for that to stop. I don't think I can wait. Got my first vaccine shot. Still alive the next day. If you hear any odd sounds, that's the coffee maker. It's nothing personal. I was looking through other Echo Park footage. This was last night. I started to think, doesn't German in Venice have longer hair? Long story short, I no longer think that's German in Venice, or I don't know. German in Venice looks older than this guy. If that isn't German in Venice, then where is German in Venice in regards to filming done by Convo Couch? If that isn't Ed Lee, who is that guy in orange? I don't know when this was taken. It seems to have been before anything had happened. Before that protest picked up, before all that footage happened that I video blogged on. I can't confirm that that's Ed Lee. Do I think Ed Lee is a real name? No. Do I think Ed Lee, DJ Elf7, do I think he's a paid fake? Of course. My new theory on this German in Venice thing is that guy was a double for German in Venice. I actually am open to any type of theory on who these people are. Someone should know who they are. It should be either very easy to know who these people are, or to have it impossible to figure out who these people are. No matter what, my previous videos still stand for claiming or implying, but now I'm saying I'm positive, 100% positive, Convo Couch has been fully caught doctoring audio, at least the audio, and probably film also. What enabled me to put that together was the chronology of them getting behind the police line around the time that the first warning was given. And then with the cop over the loudspeaker, it was easy to figure out they were lying, that they were not together. Even if nothing I said made sense at all, what was Glory doing walking away? That was caught on the other film by German in Venice. If that guy isn't German in Venice, then who is he? And where's German in Venice? So my new theory is German in Venice has a double who did the work for him of videotaping. It's only a theory, but the main story remains that, I'm trying to say the word that less, but I digress. I'm going to save this for the Grammar Internet TV show that's in the planning stages. Well, no, not really. This is my sense of humor. I am able to tell jokes, whether funny or not, and maintain a straight face. So that's it for breaking news. Let's see what else is on today's show. The coffee actually appears ready for drinking, but I still have a little bit of orange juice to go. Okay, this is where I just run through what's left, what else there is. Took some screenshots, not many. This is from about a week ago. Redneckonomics and Manitalk. Tulsi supporters and activists come by for an interview. This is DJ Elf7. I can't prove, I can neither confirm nor clear this dude as the photographer behind the police line. That guy was behind the line before anyone else. He was already perched in there. Now I see this other picture of himself and a shortish guy, sort of looking like German in Venice, but now I'm not so sure that's German in Venice. It's one of those haversack ruses or something going on. But the video don't lie. Convo Couch has been proven to doctor film, whether that's the video, the audio, definitely the audio, or both. So this guy DJ Elf, he's got no discernible talent. He doesn't get many page views. I don't get many page views, but I'm not giving interviews to strange people who promote looting and who are anti-getting the vaccine, anti-wearing masks, pro-crazy kooky hoaxes. So this guy DJ Elf is showing up everywhere. So that's why I think that might be that guy in the orange suit. Not just because both of them appear to be Asian. I know there are a lot of people who are Asian. I know there's a lot of anti-Asian sentiment out there that should stop. People are people. All that violence and negativity is simply fueling the military. These people are cracking up because a few of us have confronted them. The way we were all brainwashed to support police and military, some of us never did, but the way the society in whole was brainwashed to support military, the troops, and the military, and our country, and all this fictitious, abstract crap that leads to real blood and death and violence. And I lost my train of thought. It was going pretty good, I bet. I'll just say these people are suspicious as F. Moving along to the next screenshot. There he is. There's DJ Elf. He's apparently older than he looks. He might be 40-ish. Good job, COINTELPRO agent. You're looking very young for an old man. There he is again. He's totally unprofessional. Oh yeah, there's a show. If you look in the bottom right corner, there's another one they've added to the roster of fakes. It's an endless list. All they have to do is bring in a guy like Burmis, bring in a guy like this DJ Elf or whatever, this guy in the bottom right corner, Lonesome Wolf. What kind of name is that? See, I use the word that quite often. DJ Elf is unprofessional. I'm starting to think they're all reading off of scripts. Let me fly through these screenshots to get to the good stuff that's left. If there's any good stuff left, I'm sure there is. I was accumulating stuff yesterday. Now I'm trying to catch up and utilize the stuff and then move on. My plan is stepping out, moving on. I'm going to see the world like a Rolling Stone. If those are the lyrics to an ELO song, it was a coincidence and there was no copyright infringement intended. There he is. He loves that American flag. Is that an American flag? I don't know. I don't care. They all look military. Even the shortish, less physical looking people seem to have military shoulders and that military look to them. It's my opinion. I think I can recognize what cops and military look like. There's a certain look and attitude from them. They don't think for themselves. They make their bodies all muscle bound. They do not understand love, knowledge, wisdom. They're the opposite of stoics. They're the opposite of down to earth. They're the opposite of happiness. He's been on with Poinkinen at least twice. He gets next to no views or I missed it. That's the funny thing about these people. They always have some silly backstory that you might be able to find once or twice. Poinkinen claimed to have some scoop on Pete Buttigieg being a CIA agent. Turned out to be lies that he used. By chance, Daily Beast yet again was the opposition to him. It's a fake fight. I've seen this before. I had a scoop on that guy Brett Kimmerlin. It got stolen. I was never mentioned, or I was referred to as the liberal guy. It got turned into a psyop, into a LARP, into an ARG by Project Vigilant, by the Adrian Lamo people, by the Chet Uber, Neil Rauhauser people. Really bizarre left wing, alleged left wing. They're not even left wing, but they fake as left wing. Trolls. They're trolls. They don't hide that they're trolls. Poinkinen is a troll. He's trying to be nicer. They're all trying to be nicer from the initial beta stages of Wienergate, SWATgate. They're being nicer than how things rolled back then. All these people expose themselves through their associations. There he is, DJ Elf, going on with Nanotalk and Redneckonomics. Isn't that wonderful? That's so organic. Not. Alright, look here. I noticed the guy in the orange suit. If you look by that black truck in the middle, he got to go right in there in the cop area. I think that was actually a media area, but there's no one in there right now. Things have really picked up. I think whoever is in that orange hoodie or whatever he's wearing there, I am thinking that's a cop. And it's pretty obvious he's a cop. He was in that police area a little too easily, a little too soon. There he is, right there. The one good picture of him is blurred. The camera zoomed right by him pretty quickly. It's impossible to really see him. That's not proof this guy is DJ Elf. If anything, you can say that isn't DJ Elf 7. But who are the females? Who are those other two females? They're back there as media, then it should be apparent who they are. If no one knows who they are, then it's obvious they are COINTELPRO. They're either real people or they are COINTELPRO. There's no in between. So I found this video, and this is bizarre. I'm going to run a little of the film to show that the guy I thought was German in Venice was prowling around talking with this guy in the orange hoodie. I want people to help me out, to watch my back. I'm not trying to make mistakes. I'm the opposite of a liar. That doesn't mean I'm a robot who doesn't make mistakes. It means I do not lie. I'm incapable of lying. Maybe that's why it seemed the ecosystem has been afraid of me, especially Poinkinen. He freaked out. It's because I don't lie, and I caught him in lies, and I latch on to lies. I have Asperger's, and I get focused. Sometimes the focus never ends. It becomes a special interest. So that's it. That's the last screenshot. It's some channel named YouTube TV Espanol, like 24/7. That's where I located who I thought was German in Venice. Now I'm thinking it's someone else. I thought that guy was DJ Elf7. Now I'm thinking it's someone else. I still think DJ Elf7 is COINTELPRO. I'm thinking German in Venice might be COINTELPRO. But that wasn't him being filmed, that they're using a double. Because German in Venice is a big, he seems chubby or out of shape. Maybe that is German in Venice. I would like to know one way or the other. But I don't debate craziness. I don't debate flat earth. I disassociate as much as I can with craziness, unless such convolution is necessary to explain, such as Convo Couch working for police. Okay, what do we got for downloads today? I got a few downloads. I got to get to my coffee. But I'll run through this quick before grabbing my coffee. We'll stick to the topic at hand, the Echo Park stuff. We'll look at the video right now of where we're looking at it right now. I'm doing the audio portion, then I try to line it up and make it into a mini film. So I got that film. It's probably playing right now as I speak. That's not German in Venice. Then who is German in Venice? Who's the guy in the hoodie? Is there more footage out there that I'm missing? Unfortunately, the mainstream media gets pushed so much, and all they put up are stupid 1 or 2 minute reports that don't explain anything. They have next to no footage, no meaningful footage anyway. I've got video of Convo Couch from, I think, yesterday. Yeah, I'm doubling down and ginning up in regards to them reading from scripts. I'm starting to notice it everywhere. These are not smart, educated people. They might be smart, they might be educated, but they're not professional actors. They're not thinkers. Most people, even great thinkers, do not speak as fast as them, as continuous as them. Probably not even Noam Chomsky can rattle out what they do for the sheer number of words. Get DJ Elf on some video. I'll probably just use this as background. It's bizarre how incestuous all these shows are, how they cross-promote. There's no explanation. There's nothing organic about any of this, and that's why it's so easy to troll bust them. Finally, I have some video of some guy called Jaeger being interviewed by Redneckonomics. It's quite hilarious because he's obviously reading off of a monitor, maybe a monitor. I think it's a teleprompter. I think they have fancy, big-worded equipment to read off to make it seem they can talk a mile a minute. Wow, they must be geniuses. They rattle stuff off. And I'm not talking about when they're reading articles. We all know Tim Pool and H.A. Goodman love to read articles out to their audience. Who the hell is sitting through that? I want to know. I'll sit through their videos with the volume off just to see how much they have deteriorated. But otherwise, I couldn't care less. I know what they're talking about. They're just pushing propaganda and entrapment points to figure out who's a terrorist. That's all this is. Everyone's got ad blocker. There's no money being made on the internet for ads. So where's the money coming from? It's coming from the U.S. military and Five Eyes. America's the Hollywood capital of the world. You got a paper called the Daily Mail that's totally American. They have a huge American rag they put out every day. So all these other countries are into America for some reason. And they're always pushing the division points. But I'm digressing. I'm just going to say that Jaeger did something funny. He fake dropped his notes on the wrong side. So he goes to the other side where the monitor, the teleprompter is, and he says, oops, I dropped my notes. So that gives him the excuse to read from notes